Imagine you are nearly 14 years old, but are only a few inches tall and live under the floor of a great house in the country. And imagine your tiny father one day takes you upstairs and outdoors for the first time. And on that very first day, you meet a being that seems like a giant.
And that's what happened to Ariadne, one of the little people called the Burrows, while her father was at work. By the front door of the house, she ran off under a cherry tree to sit among the grass and wildflowers. But then something moved above her on the bank. Something glittered. Ariadne stared.
It was an eye like her own, but enormous, a glaring eye. Then the eye blinked. A great fringe of glasses came curving down and flew up again out of sight.
Ariadne sat breathless with fear. Cautiously she moved her legs. She would slide noiselessly in among the grass stems and slither away down the back.
Don't move.
The voice, like the eye, was enormous, but somehow hushed. Ariete, her heart pounding in her ears, heard the breath again drawing swiftly into the vast lungs.
Or I'll hit you with my stick.
What? Why?
In case you run toward me quickly through the grass. In case you came and scrabbled at me with your nasty little hands.
Ariete stared at the eye. She held herself quite still.
Did you come out of the house?
Uh huh.
From where in the house?
I'm not going to tell you.
Then I'll hit you with my stick.
All right, hit me.
I'll pick up and break you in half.
All right. Ariadne stood up and took 2 paces forward.
There where you are.
I I guess you're about 9.
You're wrong. I'm 10. How old are you?
14 next June.
Can you read?
Well, of course. Can't you?
Um, no. I mean, um, yes. I mean, not so well. Kinda.
I can read anything if someone could hold the book and turn the pages.
Um, could you read out loud?
Of course.
Would you wait here while I get upstairs and get the book now?
Well,
I won't be but a minute.
He began to move away, but turned suddenly and came back to her. He stood a moment, as though embarrassed.
Um, can you fly?
no. Can you?
Of course not. I'm not a fairy.
Well, nor am I. Nor anybody. I don't believe in them.
Huh? You don't believe in them?
No. Do you?
Of course not. But supposing you saw a little man about as tall as the pencil, with a blue patch in his trousers, halfway up a window curtain, and sneaking up like a thief, and carrying a doll's teacup, would you say that it was a fairy?
No. I'd say it was my father.
Oh, uh, are there many people like you?
No. None. We're all different.
I mean, as small as you?
What a funny question. Surely you don't think there are many people in the world your size?
They are more my size than yours.
Honestly, what sort of a world it would be? I mean, with those great houses, those huge ceilings, huge piles of food, miles and miles of sewing and clothes. I mean, I guess that's why my father says that it's good that they're dying out. Well,
what did he say? It would be um exaggerated?
So Ariete told him about burrowing, how difficult it was, and how dangerous. She told him about the storerooms under the floor, about her mother, Homily, and her father, Pot. She told him about Pot's exploits, his skill, how he would venture bravely into the house above to borrow whatever his family needed.
Borrowing? Is that what you call it?
Well, what else would you call it?
I'd call it stealing.
But we're borrowers. Like you're a little human being, or whatever it's called. We're part of the house. You might as well says that um the fire grate steals the coal from the coal shuttle.
What is stealing then?
Don't you know? Stealing is, well, suppose you say my uncle Henry took something from the house and then my father took it. But borrowers don't steal.
Except from human beings.
Oh dear, you are funny. Human beings are for borrowers, like bread for butters.
Well, I don't believe it. I don't believe that's what we are for at all. And I don't believe we are dying out.
Oh goodness, just use your common sense. You're the only real human being I've ever saw, and I only know of three more. But I saw lots and lots of borrowers.
Then where are they now? Tell me that.
Well, my uncle Henry has a house in the country and four children.
But where are the others?
Oh, they're somewhere.
Well, I've only seen two borrowers, but I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of human
Oh
beings.
no.
Ariete stood very still. She did not look at him.
I don't believe you.
All right, then let me tell you.
And I still won't believe you.
Listen,
And he told her about railway station and football matches and race courses and royal processions and Albert Hall concert. He told her about India and China and North America and the British Commonwealth. He told her about the July sales.
it's not only the hundreds, but I've seen, well, thousands, millions, billions, and trillions of big enormous people like us. Now, do you believe me?
I don't know.
As for you, I don't believe that there are many more borrowers left in this world. I believe you are the last three.
We're not. There's Aunt Lupi, Uncle Henry, and all the cousins.
I bet they're dead. And what's more, no one will ever believe that I have seen you. And you will be the very, very last because you are the youngest. One day, you will be the only borrower left in this world. No more borrowers.
He sat still, waiting, but she did not look up.
Now you're crying.
I'm going home.
Don't go, not yet.
Yes, I'm going.
He was gone, and she stood there alone in the sunshine, shoulder deep in grass. What happened seemed too big for thought. Not only had she been seen, but she had been talked to. Not only had she been talked to, but she had.
Ariete, come over here.
She spun around, and there was Spot on the path, round face, kind, familiar. Obediently, she started over to him.
Ariete, why did you want to go in the grass for?
I might never see you again. Hurry up now. Your mother will have tea waiting.
Okay, guys, so next we'll move on to quiz time. So, after you watch the drama, I want you to answer the question. It's only 5 questions. So, let's begin. And the first question is, what is the initial setting of the drama, The Borrower and the Boy? A bustling city. B. A quiet countryside. C. Underneath a house. And D. Inside a school. I give you 5 seconds to think the answer. Time's up. So the answer is C. Underneath a house. Okay, so let's move to the next question. The second question is, what marks the inciting incidents in the plot? A. Arietis encountered with her father. B. Arietis' first interaction with the human boy. C. Arietis' explanation of borrower customs. And D. The climax confrontation between Arietis and the boy. What's the answer? 5 seconds for you. Alright guys, time's up. So the answer is B. Arietis' first interaction with the human boy. Next question. Okay. During which page do Arietis and the boy discuss borrower's customs and the boy's understanding of humans? It's A. Exposition, or B. Rising action, or C. Climax, or D. Falling action. 5 seconds for you. Time's up. So the answer is rising action. Okay, it's gonna be the 2 last question. What conflict arises during the climax of the plot? A. Arietis' encounter with her father. B. The revelation of the boy's understanding of humans. C. Arietis' realization about borrower life. D. The boy's disbelief and the extent of other borrowers. What's the question? What's the answer? 5 seconds for you guys. Again. Time's up. So the answer is B. The revelation of boys' understanding of humans. Okay, this one is gonna be the last question you have to answer. Last question is, how does the story conclude in the resolution page? A. Arietis leaves her family. B. Arietis and her father have a heart-to-heart conversation. C. The boy discovers more borrowers. Or D. Arietis decided to live with the boy. I guess you already know the answer. Okay, time's up guys. And the answer is B. Of course, Ariadne and her father have a heart-to-heart conversation. So that's all our quiz session, and thank you for paying attention for us, and thank you for watching our drama too, and see you in the next time. Bye everyone. Thank you.
Apa saya minta?
Aku takut pakai banyak barang soalnya kan.
Let me just get the book, please. I'll just be a minute. Wait there, okay? Kan beneran mau jatuh lah.
Temen aku ada nginstal game juga, tapi di game itu nggak jelas banget. Terus rotasinya juga nggak jelas. Berapa begini lagi?